Yes, Jimmy?
I went to the doctor yesterday.
Stop it.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Oh, good.
I just thought you might want to hear about my doctor's
What did you go for?
My nose. Everyone's complaining on the air. I get all these emails, but stop sniffling on the air.
Ah.
And it's because I have, whatever. So they gave me I had to go to this specialist yesterday for my nose.
ENT. Ear, nose, and throat.
Yeah, I always thought it was ears, eyes, nose, and throat, but it's not. It's just,
No, your eyes aren't really hooked into that whole thing.
well, they're in the area. So I went, and he was a very expensive guy. It was like $350 for the visit, which made me want to throw up.
$350's nothing.
It's a lot for a regular stop into a doctor.
Not. $350. Me and Opie burned that a day. we don't care about $350.
So I go
Leave
in.
that on the board
I
later.
light my imaginary cigarettes for $350.
Right.
I get there, and this is not a fascinating story. I just thought because I was shooting my new nose spray.
Yeah.
And I go.
New doctor issued nose spray?
Steroids, yeah.
Oh, steroids. You're on the roids now.
But it doesn't, yeah. I'm going to get roid rage in my nose.
Rage.
But it doesn't, no, it doesn't get absorbed into your body, he said.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I
guess-
thought you were going to have, like, real muscular cheeks in a few weeks.
Yeah, I shoot it into my chin.
His sinuses. He could put a pea up his nose and shoot it 1,000 yards.
I can do coke while it's still in someone's pocket.
Ben.
No. Tom Brady was doing coke out of Lloyd Miller's pocket. Bono there. What, dude, they tried to use my head to fix the coke whip. But it was so the guy has me sitting there, and I'm sitting in back with my head laid back in a chair, and they have to do a sinus check.
Uh-oh.
So he takes these, like, when you go to the dentist, they take a long stick with like a little Q-tip on it, and they numb your gums.
Yeah.
He had to numb the inside of my nose.
Oh.
But it's like a long stick, so my head's back, and then he just drops it in. They don't jam it in, but you can feel it way in the back of your nose. And it's like 10 minutes you got to sit there.
Wow.
Until
10
it numbs.
minutes with this thing up your nose.
Your head back, one in each nostril. And the guy comes back with this little alien probe. It's like looks like a long, like, metal shoelace.
And then you pull some big round probe up your nose. Wrap your head in a towel or they will catch you. Howdy, Quaid. Welcome to the party, Richter.
Oh, that is exactly what it feels like.
The big thing?
No, it's just like a little probe.
Oh.
A little teeny thing. But that... You feel it.
Snaking up your sinuses?
You feel it, even when you're numb, all of a sudden it tickled something in the back, and my eyes just teared. I look like Bob Kelly at a midget convention. Oh, it was horrendous.
That is bad.
Yeah, so I got to go for probably surgery.
And what does that do? Like, what probe thing? What?
Oh, they look inside your nose to see if you actually have blockage. I have a deviated septum, and I'm really embarrassed to admit this, but I have fat turbinates. Those are the when you.
I thought they were looking a little chubby lately.
Yeah, big turbinates, big thick masculine turbinates. When you breathe air in, it goes through these little, I guess, bone areas in your face, and those are your turbinates. But mine are too thick, so that's why it like less air can get through.
They're going to have to carve that out, you think?
That's why we should try this steroid spray because if it's all tissue,
it's not a tumor.
Sometimes the steroids will shrink the tissue, and you're fine. But I think I'm gonna have to go through surgery. I kind of want to go through surgery.
Now we're having fun.
And it will be out of commission for a few days.
Stop whining.
Yeah, I really am belly aching.
Stop it.
But I wanted to put my turbinates in the microwave.
Turbinates.
And they got to pack you with after they cut. They got to go in there and cut and like no.
They're doing all kinds of things in there.
They got to go in there and kind of open the whole thing up.
Oh my God!
Are you kidding
and then
me?
Pack it with stuff.
It's like having a nose job, right?
It's exactly like that. Yeah, exactly like that. Except I don't have fake tits and I'm not Jewish. I mean,
that is frightening,
dude. I'm so claustrophobic like that. Like the idea of having my nose packed with material,
right,
and only being able to breathe through my mouth is horrible. So he said maybe we can put a tube in so you can breathe through your nose. So
maybe we could pin Jimmy down and hold his mouth shut for a few seconds and watch him panic, and then let him breathe and hold it down for.
Or maybe you could get a dominatrix to do it with her ass cheeks before the operation. That I wouldn't mind, actually. That's a fine kind of suffocation.
Bathe him and hold his mouth underwater.
Anthony, this just in.
Yes.
The booger from Anthony's couch.
Oh.
On instant feedback, so fired. The Tsunami song has just gone international.
Really?
Yeah, I guess the BBC is now reporting on the Tsunami song.
BBC. Wow. Yes.
We are obsessed with the Tsunami song.
Once again, American shock jocks in trouble, don't you know? Meh, meh. We don't do those kind of things here. Meh, meh. They're so prim and proper over there. Do they even have English shock jocks? Oh, look, I'm having tea with no sugar in it. Oh, I'm a barbarian. Are there English shock jocks? I've never been over there.
They're probably shocked
like
at the way
one-
Americans overreact.
Really?
Harry,
Probably.
Look what Harry did, and he apologized, and it was done. Mm-hmm. You say you're sorry. Look, it was awful what we did, but no, not in America. We're a
They
bunch
moved on.
They moved on. That's probably what they're shocked at. What babies we are. in
Yeah,
this
shouldn't
country.
Harry lose his job?
What's his job?
His job of being
Prince,
second in line to Prince Charles, who's
the throne.
next in line for the throne.
Yeah. Yeah, rather.
Hey,
Just a little swastika problem. Nothing to really worry about.
who came up with this Noah admitted homosexual thing?
He's not an admitted homosexual.
He's not.
No one's even implied that he was gay. We just were looking and noticing that he does have some feminine qualities.
Yes.
And he dresses like a gay man might dress, but his sexuality is a mystery to us. He says he has he's had girlfriends and had sex with girls, so there's nothing really there.
Like today, he's dressed like Pacino and cruising. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's it.
That's it. We were trying to figure it out.
Figure it out.
Hey, you and your yellow bandana. You want to stop in? No, I just like watching. Then don't wear that.
Ben was laughing at Noah pretty
that's
good
great.
this morning in the office because of what, the Gucci sunglasses?
Yeah, the Gucci. I mean, those are got to be expensive.
Yeah,
Talk into the mic. man.
Yeah,
Look
Mike.
like-
There you go.
No, his mic wasn't on.
Oh,
yeah, that was the first thing Ben asked me when I walked in this morning. What kind of glasses am I wearing?
But I mean, aren't you concerned about losing them? Gucci. How much do a pair of Gucci sunglasses cost?
About $210.
And they're not. They're yellow. I mean, are you wear those for driving, or why do you wear the yellow?
No, I just wear it for.
He's just trying to look like a rock star. Now today,
It doesn't work though.
Today you're just trying to look like a rock star.
Well, everybody calls it the Bono look, but I don't know.
Yeah, but Bono wears purple ones.
Well, like
so
a
you gotta
member
get
of,
it right.
well, like a member of Shana.
Bono without all the talent.
yeah, and the wife, and that awful feminine thing walking with him. I like this kid though. At least he cares about the way he looks. Like I like the look. I mean,
Thank you.
the jacket is fine and the glasses are fine.
Thank you.
The hat.
Now, did you try to dress tougher today because of all the abuse you're getting on the radio show?
No, I wasn't going for tougher look.
You got
at
the
all.
leather jacket, like the biker jacket on, right? What
Yep.
What does your T-shirt say?
It doesn't say anything except on the back.
No, there's a. Oh my god!
Oh God! He takes the jacket off, the leather jacket. It's hung on one arm. He spins around and shows his back to us.
Like a model. No, what is the T-shirt underneath the
Underneath.
shirt?
Oh, it's a shirt.
I see, I saw COC.
It's a shirt I got in the city. It's in Russian. I have no idea what it says.
You might want to find out.
What's it say on the back? 'Cause I saw it said something about Negroes here and an arrow pointing down.
Armani Exchange.
The way you push the back out when you turn, he actually turns and
I
kind
know,
of
he
pushes.
pushes his ass out. Let's just be reflex.
Let me ask you seriously: was Leonardo DiCaprio? Were you really that mad at him in this boy's life when he said that you play for the pink team? I mean, did that really upset you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what he reminds me of.
I'd have to
pretty
say,
good.
that's kind of out of context. A lot
Yeah,
of
Well, that's what I'm going to
Just a
defend
little
here.
bit.
I'm
That's
going
the
to
way it
defend.
works,
I
dude.
appreciate it.
That's something they don't teach you in broadcasting school is
What's-
how much you'll be taken out of context.
Well, let's see. Let's go through it. It's true you would have sex with Jude Law, and it's true you would kiss Matt Damon and have sex with
Right.
him. You did say that.
So other than that,
I didn't say I would. I said if I had those choices, those are my only choices.
Which
Right.
means you would. We didn't say there was no girls involved. We said,
Yeah, but Jim here said.
I guess we did say if you were gay,
Had to.
who
Yeah,
would you have
exactly.
sex with? And you said, well, Jude Law is cute, and you would also kiss and have sex with
I mean,
Matt
Jim
Damon.
here said Ozzy Osbourne, so I mean, we were given options.
Right, that
here.
was called
Yeah.
Psych 101.
we believe that.
When I was in the doctor's office, I'm looking for people yesterday, and I thought of you because it showed like the older issues of people, and at one point Jude Law was voted sexiest man alive.
Well, how about that?
So
Hey,
fine
then
choice.
you have
Good
got a nice
taste.
choice. There you go. But what's not true about this promo? You don't shave your ass crack,
No,
right?
I do
Okay.
not.
But you do
But you do shave your chest.
That's true.
And you shave your junk.
No,
You didn't say that?
I never said that.
All right.
No, we didn't ask that
Never said
question.
No.
Nope.
And you're not a Ricky Martin fan.
I am not a Ricky Martin fan.
Oh.
But all the other things are true, right?
You like Cher?
I do not like Cher. Honestly,
Barbara
I don't.
Streisand?
My dad likes Barbara Streisand. I don't.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
He's actually a big fan, which kind of scares me. But
Yeah, well. Interesting.
This is a really good puzzle that we're trying to figure
I
out.
know.
Because just when you expect him to say, yes, I'm a Cher fan, he goes, no, I'm a Zeppelin fan.
Yeah.
This is very confusing. He likes Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones.
I grew up on classic rock since I was 6. That was my first album with Led Zeppelin box set. So
Liza Minnelli?
no, Led Zeppelin.
See?
Zeppelin. Anyone else from the classic rock genre? The
Anyone
Who?
else?
Like the Who?
I just saw the Who in concert about a year ago.
You did?
Yep, they're pretty good.
I'm Mike.
Who was with you?
I'm Mike. You to talk on Mike.
Who was with you?
Ah.
Who went to the Who show with you?
I went with my brother and his friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just curious. That's all. Yeah, people can be curious, right? Be curious.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with exploring a little bit of curiosity.
Yeah.
It happens.
If you get curious, you just, explore, ask,
All right.
touch.
Taste.
All right, say bye
All right.
and get out of here.
All right. Good talking.
But not
to you.
BYE.
Right. That's right.
All right. Thank you.
Bye?
Bye.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Curious.
All right.
Sorry, I went way over the top with that. What dope I am.
Thanks for ruining it.
I really am an idiot.
There he goes.
You'd say something subtle and I spell it out. Folks, what he meant was... what a dope.
That's the only thing I was going to come up with today, and you stepped on it.
No,
Thank you.
but I thought that I caught it like, oh, I got a good one. BYE. Yeah, I know, stupid.
Bye. Yeah, that's what he meant. You wanted him to say bye.